Good morning all and welcome back to the Olympus Homestead here at Ironside Games with me, Ironside McCall. Thank you so much for joining me, and as you join us we are currently rising from our lovely homestead. You can see we've got a pot of coffee on here first thing in the morning. We need our caffeine hit, does help us be a little bit more productive. We've got a few jobs to do on the homestead, and then one final thing to do later on in the day is to scout out our Arctic retreat, if you will. Now I know where we want to go, so we're just going to go basically down there, have a quick look. I'm using my hand a lot. I'm not sure why you can't see it, which is why the mouse isn't moving. Coffee is almost done, so we're going to go down. We're going to pop down a creature deterrent as well, just so we're safe for when we do go there. And the next few episodes will be in the Arctic, and we'll be building up our Arctic base. That would be, there we go, coffee is done. That will be essentially base number 2, because we do have our mining outpost just down here. That should pop up momentarily. Yeah, there's our mining outpost. And while the map is up, we're going to go just down here. Now that looks like water, however, it's not. It's a frozen lake, but there is a geyser in this part here. So this is where we're going to be building our Arctic getaway, because there's also caves around here as well, and it's an excellent area to hunt for mammoths for more epoxy, and then there's a few more caves up here. So we're going to build a little Arctic retreat down here and utilize that geyser, it's around about here, for our water supply. And obviously we're going to need to make sure we've got heating down there and so on. So that will be the next few episodes. So we'll just grab our coffee. There we go, contains hot coffee. Doesn't do shit to us in this biome, excuse my French, but you know, it's immersive. So we're going to have just a quick glug of coffee. We're going to have some breakfast as well. What have we got? What do we want for breakfast? Let's have a savoury roll. So we'll have one of those for breakfast. And what we're doing today actually for the first part is we're going to have to restock on some of our food items. So we need to grow some soybeans, I believe. I'll need that for my curry. And also Bill will need that for his survival food. And I need to grow some more avocados. And what was the other one? I think it's just soy and avocado. Mushrooms. Mushrooms, soy and avocado is what we're going to be planting over at the ranching station. We'll need to clear that out first. And then we're going to we'll take that coffee with us. We're going to put the cold weather gear on. And we're going to head down to the southern part of the Arctic to get our deterrent down. We'll need to craft that up, or unless we've got one already in storage. But for the moment, there's Bill going for a little drink. Nah, he doesn't know. So for the moment, let's head over to the ranching station, just over there. We'll need to clear that out because we've had a little bit of overgrowth while we've been away. So we'll just go and clear the way. I'm not going to use the sickle because I don't need an awful lot of the fibre and stuff. So we'll just do it all by hand, pick all that up. Now there is a way, a couple of cheeky ways, and I will probably end up doing that, where I can get rid of all of this foliage as well, and it involves basically just putting some pillars down, and then it clears a surface area away so it looks tidier and you can actually see more where you've grown. So we'll do that at some point as well, but for the time being we'll just clear it away. Now I don't have foliage on regrow. I've turned that off now so it won't regrow, so I won't need to do this again. Still a little bit of hitching going on, but we do have a lot of stuff down on this prospect. Right, is that it? Pretty much. That looks about good. Right, Bill, we're just going to move you out of the way and turn you off wander. So he's gone too far. So you can stay, because we're going to need to be utilizing Bill. Now, what was it I said? Mushrooms. Where's our box? So we've got mushrooms, avocado, and soy. Perfect. So that's what we're going to need to be planting. So let's put those in our inventory. We can now put the seed bag back in there. And I honestly don't need any of that. So we'll just destroy it. What we also need for meat pie and shepherd's pie is we need some more raw meat. So we're going to have to go off hunting, and we'll use our new awesome kick-ass rifle for that. Rather excited. But we will put, of course, an attachment on it first. So we'll take his armored saddle off. I'm really looking forward to looking at the new operations as well, and the world bosses in particular, all those upgrades. So we'll utilize Bill's armored saddle for that, but at the moment he simply can't use that. So we need to start with the plow, the harvesting, seeding cart. Yeah, that's it. Dirt. Let's grab a little bit more dirt, so we'll equip our shovel. We've got plenty of water in the watering cart, and the harvesting cart will come obviously later. So let's just grab up some more dirt. Titanium shovel, so we'll get quite a few. There we go, 207. So that should now be plenty, and I'm of course encumbered. Let's put our shovel back. We'll get the seeding cart we already have. That'll be the bogger that's over encumbering me, but we'll put that on Bill, and then we will put our seeds and dirt mounds on. And I'll just have to have a little quick recap of how to switch between harvesting and not harvesting and so on. So let's just put it all there. We'll put the seeds in as well. There we go. And we hop. That's not quite right, is it, Bill? Right, we hop on. So what have we got? Yeah, okay. Toggle on, off, X. So what it will do is it will do it in order. So it will do first of all the soy, then the avocado, then the mushroom. And we should have enough room in here to plant all of those comfortably, because we'll get 3 mounds per walk through. Alright, there we go. So X to toggle off and on. Toggle on. There we go. There's one row I've toggled off, and you can see we've got the soybeans there. That's how the soybeans come up. And then we've got the start of the second, can't remember what it was, the second one coming there. So we probably won't need to go too close. So let's give ourselves a bit of room. Let's reverse back. There we go. X. And let's finish it off. All right, at the end. Still got a few to go. So we'll just toggle off. Let's do another one. Ah, no. It worked perfectly. We had... What? Okay. We had... There's probably 2 in there. That didn't quite work out, did it? Never mind. Right, so now what we're going to do... Grab our watering cart, give those a water, and while it's growing... We're going to go off and do some hunting. Same process with the watering cart, I believe. It's X yet. But you can just keep it on. And you'll know once it's watered because it goes a darker brown. You can see that there. Yeah, there you go. It's a darker brown, so we know that's been watered. That's been watered all up there. And it makes a nice little noise once you go over it as well. Now we did skip that part there because we didn't need a massive lot. That's all watered, and then there's this bit here. Okay, I believe See what I mean by we've got this foliage that doesn't go away, but if you put down a pillar, that will go, and we can make it low enough so it won't affect the actual carts. So we'll do that possibly next episode when we come to do some more farming. So we'll let that grow, and we'll grab that later on. Put that back, and let's put those. You do get a lot of seeds as well, so we'll just put these back in there. And yeah, perfect. That is our. We'll get the. We don't need the armored saddle for the hunting, so let's get the bear hide. So it goes a little bit more speedy. There you go. Looks cool. So we've now got Bill 5% faster. He's already rather quick. He's a bit of a speed demon. So now we need to go off and do some hunting just before midday. We'll stop off and have a little bit of lunch in a minute. We've still got our breakfast going for 16 minutes. So we'll have a bit of lunch whilst hunting. Now we don't need, anything massive, bears or whatever. Oh, there's a wolf just there. But before I forget, we are going to have a look at the attachments. What can we put on? I imagine it's the same as you could put on the hunting rifle and shotgun. So this is what we want. And guns. Rifle. So we've got the hunting scope. Nah. Sniper. 60% zoom, 35. That's generally what I would go for. Yeah. Right, so what do we need for that one? 1 carbon fiber for the advanced, but we need the sniper. And we just need 2 titanium ingots and 1 carbon fiber. Where's our titanium? There's our titanium. Let's just grab that. Carbon fiber. Can't remember how many it was, so we'll just grab 20. And right, so there's our sniper. So that'll craft up. Now, what I really wish they would do in this game is let you see the actual, attachment that you put on, because you can't. It just says it's there. I don't see why they can't, put the actual attachment on the gun and give you looking at a sight. You can do it through a mod, so why not in the actual game? It beggars belief. Okay, so now we'll go over to this one, put our gun on. Drag that over. There we go. So 60% zoom, 35% crit, and 50% hardened point penetration. They're big boosts. And it was, only a little bit of titanium and whatnot. So massive, massive boost. So we'll go out, test that. I've got 80 ammo for the new gun. So that should do plenty. I've got my knife. I've got the knife for skinning. Plenty of bag space. We may just actually top up the battery first, and then we will get going. Okay, all things returned back to where they should be. We've got a fresh portable icebox backpack. We do still have the seed bag with us, so we'll just chuck that back on the ranching station. And then we'll just go hunt around the local area and see what meat we can get. There we go. I do like to sort. We'll give Bill a little bit of food as well. There we go. Let's put his food to 100%. And he's got more stamina and health and whatnot now. Right then, let's see what we've got. There was that wolf over here. There's a smallish deer. Let's go. Not sure how far we'll go, but we do need a fair bit. Alright, let's check out. What is it? 6. You see, I wish there was the actual site on there. Nice, it's nice and quiet as well. Let's go grab that. One shot, one kill. I have missed this game. I've been watching quite a few people on, and we just need the meat. I don't mind leaving that there, because if it does attract wolves and tyrannuses, there's a wolf there for example, then we can just take them out and it saves us going much further. And a tyrannus right there. Are they making their way over? Did that get it? No. Nope. There we go. Saw the blood splatter. Maybe it's too... Well, there's blood. It's hit it. Jesus. There was blood splatter. Oh, now he's... Okay, now you're pissed off. And now you die. That's such a ball ache. Anyway. Oh, there's another wolf there. So we'll leave those carcasses. How did that miss? And that. And that. That didn't kill it. I'll level up. You know what? I'm better with the bloody crossbow than I am the gun. Right, let's get this wolf meat. We want to head over to the tyrannus and the wolf we just took down before something comes along and starts to chow down. Yeah, I like I was saying, I have been watching some YouTubers do Icarus because it's a great game, and I have missed it. There's Mr. Wolf. So we don't have much. We're not getting a great deal because I've taken the points off. That's only 14. I'm not sure how much we'll get from this little one. Shot it up the ass. What are we gonna get? Ah, same, okay, good. Alright, so we haven't really even left the homestead. And we've got 18. What's that? What is that? Is that a boar? I've never seen a boar down by this lake. I wonder if we're going to get some bears migrating south as well. Oh, here we go. They're all almost pretty much done. Right, we'll get a little bit more meat and then we'll come back and harvest up. What have we got? We've got a... Let's get the binocs out. Okay, so deer. That looks like a... Oh my god! It's a horror survival game with mutated deers. Awesome. So we've got a wolf, rabbit. The deers are going to be moving on. So let's get in a position we can take that wolf out. Let's try the crossbow. Bill can come with. It's a wolf, it's not going to be scared, so... There he is. Where's it gone? There we go. One shot, one kill with the crossbow. Let's see what else we've got around. Savage Pack Hunter. Yeah, not so in this game though. We won't need the that meat. I say not so in this game. If you're starting out and you don't have weapons, armor, then yeah, they are a pain in the ass. But once you're kitted out, it's all rather simple, apart from the operations, which can be a bit tricky. But this stage of it is just a bit of chilling, you know. Right, we'll go up this way. Now, rabbits ain't going to give us enough. Okay, there's a couple of health bars there. There's another one there. Rabbit. What's that? Coming out. Another small deer. Now just up here, there's a little clearing which can sometimes have a nice supply of wolves. Or deers or something. Just around this area. And of course, because it's YouTube, there's nothing there. Oh, you're going to run off. Before I can gut you. Is that it just there? Yes! Right, let's take Bill straight forward from that rock so we don't lose our position. Say that. He was right around here. Was it further than I... Nah, it wasn't. Oh, there. Okay, that's a little bit more. I'm not sure if we were ready to harvest, so we'll give it just a little bit longer, see if we can get a little bit more meat. But we have got the portable box with us, ice box with us, so I'm not too concerned about it spoiling while we're out and about. There's another wolf, and there's a deer. Let's try the gun again. Right, 2.6 stealth attack straight to the face that time, so I'm quite glad that killed it. Maybe I was too far away before, maybe the range isn't that good. Maybe for further we want the hunting rifle, I don't know. Maybe we do a bit of testing. Right, let's try for a couple more. See what we've got. That deer, where did the deer go? Okay, there's one health bar. 2. Bill does love making a noise. Let's get off, Bill. Let's get the crossbow out. I can't even see the tops of the horns. Whatever it is, I can't quite make it out. I could have a shot in the dark. There's something coming here. This is where the ghillie armor could be quite useful. What's going to be coming around here? Come on. If you just try. Oh, yes. Oh, it was a wolf as well. Alright, we'll go grab that. Because I wasn't sure if the middle of the health bar is going to be like, you know, the body mass, basically, where if it's a low enough animal, you'll end up hitting it. So we've got, oh, it looks like it's a deer, yeah. Come on. Just grab the deer and then I'm done. This crossbow is from the workshop as well, FYI. And it is an extremely handy piece of kit, as you can see, right at the back of the head. Alright, we'll skin him up. We don't need any of the other bits, like I said. We're just here for the meat. We'll leave that. Right, Bill is... Where is Bill? There is Bill. Oh, that's Romulus. Okay, so Bill's just... There's Bill. Right, we'll head back. We'll put this meat in the freezer. There we go. Put the meat in the freezer. See if our vegetables are ready to be harvested. Hopefully they are, because we need to make a little bit. Well, we don't need to make the food. We've still got some food in the freezer. You know, we're just stockpiling on the ingredients now. So we'll put all of those in. We've got 2 freezers, so we'll put them in the freezer. I'm not sure if I've said that enough yet. We'll put them in the freezer. And then once they're in the freezer and frozen, we'll check out the drifting buffalo. We'll check out the progress of our harvest. Romulus still barking away. Ah, idiot. Alright, so let's put... Oh, that's a good amount. Okay. Yeah, and then we've got some veggies growing, so let's destroy that. So we've got that food already. So, you know, we are... Excuse me, just coughing. We are good. We are good for food. We could do with a few more meat pies, perhaps, and shepherd's pies, but we've just got a load of meat, so that's no problem. Let's head over and see the situation of the harvest. So what time are we on? We've got 70 seconds left on our breakfast, so once that's finished, we'll grab ourselves a bit of lunch. Can we harvest that? F to inspect. No, so it's not ready. It's almost ready. So we'll leave those be for a while. So we may actually end up harvesting those tomorrow morning. So we'll head back to base. We'll just pop Bill down there. You know, he hasn't done much, so to speak. But he does get tired. I could set him to lie down, but then because it's not fully on the meshed floor, as soon as you sit on him, you end up in a very strange place. Right, so let's get... Can we get... Where is he? What are you doing? Idiot. Can you follow me, please? Oh, he's got 2 skill points. Good boy. Food. Good boy. Right, let's go close that door so he doesn't escape again. Alright, so the meat's in. That's still looking... I will get rid of that. That was Romulus's fault. Okay. So let's... A quick recap. Oh, it is a late lunch time. What do we want for lunch? I think I want a shepherd's pie for lunch. Awesome. Lunch done. I'm always drinking because we've got that attachment slot on our Enviro suit. Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. Give you some lovins. So what have we got? We've got planted our plants, our crops for the meals, and we've gone out and done some hunting. We've got some meat for our meat pie and shepherd's pie as well. The 2 we are running low on in the freezers. So we've got those. We are waiting patiently over there for our crops to grow. Not too much longer, I would imagine. And then we were going to head down south to the Arctic area. What time are we on? It is approaching 5 o'clock. So we've only got an hour really of daylight left. We don't have a base down there, so I'm not going to go down there when it's dark. There's too many armored scorpions. There's too many polar bears. It basically needs to be light. So what we'll do while we wait and wait for the crops to grow, let's go see if we've got one of those creature deterrents in our leftover. We've got our polar bear armor ready to go. That's not what we want. Where's the left? Okay. Right. I'm not seeing one. Nah. Okay. Let's craft up a creature deterrent. Now we'll need some fiber. There we go. Let's get those in. There we go. You can see that the timer is going down rather rapidly. So let's dump the rest of our stuff. We can put stone in with the ore. Why not? That can go in there. We don't need that one. We don't really need that. Everything else is good to go. We didn't need that in the end. So we will be able to make our creature deterrent, and we'll have 50 spoiled plants to take down with us for our scouting expedition. Alright, looking good. So, what I propose we do. I'm not saving you again, Romulus. You're an idiot. You're a dog. Survive. We will shut up shop. We will have a... Alright, let's have a curry. We'll have a curry for dinner. And what I do have in here, I've got a few cheeky bottles of mead. So let's grab... let's have some mead up by the little whiskey corner I've got up here. Alright, there we go. We're going to drink our mead. We're going to sit, we're going to chill, we'll go to sleep, and we'll wake up bright and early, ready for another coffee. We'll check on the harvest, and then we will go down and place that creature deterrent next to our Arctic getaway. And next episode, we're going to be building down there. We'll place the water borer as well, so we've got a supply of water. And it's going to be a good build. I've got the design in my head. We'll just see how it works out. Morning all. We slept rather well. We did end up drinking a few more of the meads than we should have. It's still in our system, but we're sat here in the kitchen overlooking the lake. We've got our coffee there on the table as well, so we are good to go. First thing to do is to go and check out the plants, check out our crops. If they're all ready to go, we'll harvest them up, and then we're going to don our Arctic gear. We're going to go and put well, we'll check to see if we've got enough spoiled meat and whatnot first of all, of course, but it does go quite quick, and then we'll get that deterrent down. Fingers crossed these crops are ready to go. As you can see by my status bar, we are still suffering from a hangover, but we've had our savoury roll, we've had our breakfast, we've got some coffee in us, so let's just go and check. Press F to harvest. Good. Right, let's go and grab. We'll take his bear saddle off. And the harvesting one. Harvesting cart. And basically, it's the same process. What are you doing here? Oh, he's still on follow. The dipshit. Oh, it's okay. I can't run him over. So, we can basically just X down so we're ready to harvest. And like the watering, we can just go straight over. And there we go. And I can go to the side, grab it, head a little bit. Yep, that's all gone. So we've got the soy. We've got our mushrooms. Avocados. Interesting to see just how much we get. Did I get all of those mushrooms? Yeah. And there's this little splodge in the corner. Did I get those? Good. All right. All farmed up, harvested, ready to go. So we'll just get the cart off Bill. And we'll put his... What did we get? So we got... Oh... Nice, that was a good supply. Not many mushrooms, so we'll plant some more mushrooms at some point, but we'll go and put all of these in the freezer, and we'll get those in our... Yeah, I know. And we'll get those in the seed bag, which is there. 894. I can't remember how much it can hold, you know. We'll soon find out. So that... and so there's the avocados, there's the soy, there's the mushrooms, and the avocado. Good. So we'll put those in the freezer. We'll put that back. Anything else? We'll put the saddle on Bill. Alright, let's go get these in the freezer. Come on, Romulus. Good boy. And then we'll check on our rotten meats and plant. Is he as quick as Bill? Or does he teleport? Hey, slow as shit. Alright, let's get these in. Okay, so we now have enough tomatoes, potatoes, mushrooms. We'll do more mushrooms, avocados, pumpkin. I do need pumpkin for something. I think it's the Arctic animal feed, something. And Bill will need that when we're down in the Arctic. So maybe I'll grow a few more pumpkins. But for my food, we're okay. And for Bill's survival food, he's also okay. Bill has 3 stomach slots as well. So we can have the Omni, the survival one, just need to craft some of that up. And he can also have the Arctic, which we've already got. So let's get that in there. We will take some soybean. And I believe it's just fibre. So we can then go back to the ranching station. Make up some survival one. So Bill is okay for our journey down. All things to do while we wait to see just how much compost and stuff we've got. Not compost, but you know what I mean. What have we got? 12, so that is enough to craft it. And we'll keep those going while we're doing all the other bits and bobs. But, you know, about 20 will last a few hours. Right. I took all the other stuff out, didn't I? Sap, stone, wood. Wood. Which one did the stone go in? Stone. And sap. Oh, good. I'm glad there was no stone in there. Right, now let's craft it up. This is all giving us more time to get more rotten plants. Spoiled plants, whatever you want to call it. Let's get everything back where it should be. And can go there. Spoiled meat. Where shall I keep that? Let's keep that in. Let's keep that in there just for the now. Yeah. Right, let's grab Bill. Oh, we need some fibre. Not sure if there's much there, so we'll just take a stack. So he's got the survival food. And then that should give us a bit more time to get some more spoiled plants. There he is. You just got a glimpse of Romulus. Alright, let's craft up survival. 12. Alright. So while we get those crafted, I will meet you. Where shall we meet you? Tell you what, we'll meet you down in the Arctic, ready to place our deterrent at our location. And then I think we've had a good solid 2 days work. And maybe we head back home and we have another mead. I mean, it's still probably in the morning, but hey. Or maybe we just have that tonight. I don't know. And while I was gassing, we've now got the survival food. So we've got food for Bill. We just need some more of his Omni food, which we've got loads down on the hotbar. We may as well chuck all of that in here. We've got that. Right, let's go and put our Arctic armor on. We won't be taking Romulus with us down there. It's far too dangerous. The shotgun is very handy. So in case we come... Well, we will come across. Maybe we get some... Do we put the cart on Bill and maybe get some mammoth tusks? I'm not sure. That could be a good idea. Do you know, I've forgotten where I was going. We were checking on the compost, which is in a different area. No, we're checking on the spoiled plants. Alright. 19. That will give us quite a few hours. Alright, he's a bit thirsty, is he? Yeah. Crack on. Well, he's not really. I'm going to go up to 100. Alright, since you've had a slurp, I'm going to have a slurp as well. If you heard that pop, it is a beer. Okay, just running through in my head. Yeah, we need to don our Arctic gear. And then we've got everything. Arctic armor equipped. We've got the hot coffee in our drink slot. As you can see, Bill is all food buffed up. Look at that health bar. Phenomenal. Can take down a polar bear rather simply, I would imagine, with my assistance, of course. So we are needing to go over the southbound bridge into the Arctic biome, and we'll meet you down by the geyser. Now, we will have to do some killings along the way. So if there's anything cool, we'll obviously bring you along for the journey. Now, I say if there will be, and I'll tell you for why. Always just up into the entrance of this Arctic area, usually around here or just a little bit further up, there's a polar bear. And then usually, again, a little bit further ahead, there's another polar bear. So if you... What are you doing? Where is he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the polar bear, and I've just heard Romulus. Sweet. Right, yeah, so there's two polar bears, there's some mammoths, and there's some Arctic scorpions further up, so we do need to be careful. And that's why we've got the creature deterrent with us, so when we're doing our base, we are alright. There he is, look. Right, he's cold. Oh, I think I've got the Arctic saddle. Balls, I should have put the Arctic saddle on. I thought I was so well prepared as well. Right, so let's take down that polar bear. Let's get the carbine rifle out. And then we can switch to the shotgun for some jousting if needed. Quicker reload. Why? There he is. Right, yeah, that's doing bugger all damage. Joust. Joust. Romulus. Joust. Ooh. There we go. Could do that a bit quicker perhaps, but I didn't get hit. Romulus didn't get hit. So we're alright. Let's carve him up. We could do with the meat. Yeah. We'll grab all of that. Yeah, that... Unless the polar bears can have weird hit point areas, soft spot areas. So we'll keep... we'll persist with it. But it's not as good as the hunting rifle. Alright, there's usually another one. Not too far up. Damn, I really wish I put that Arctic saddle on. Comment 1 if anyone was saying put the Arctic saddle on if you saw it in my ranching station. Now if he's not here, the polar bear will be up on that plateau because there's a cave just there. And usually around here as well, if you hang fire for a few minutes to let the creatures load in, you can get a lot of mammoths spawning in. And then you can obviously take the mammoth tusks for your epoxy. Because unlike Prometheus, there is no miasmic. So the best and quickest way to get epoxy on Prometheus, on what's that? Scorpion. On Olympus and Styx is of course to go and get your mammoth tusk. Right, there's a scorpion. Now I don't have my hunting rifle with explosive rounds, so I'm not going to tackle the scorpion because you can't joust them. And just down there in that crevice, we'll be able to see the geyser soon, hopefully, unless they've changed it. There was a geyser there. That's where we're going to build, on the frozen lake. So we need to just... Okay, scorpion's buried itself. There's another one there. Now, Bill... There it is. So that's where we're going to be building. Maybe we build just like there, so it's not too far away from the geyser. Alright, so let's get around the scorpions. So Bill can outrun them. So I'm not overly concerned about that. There's a mammoth. Mammoths are passive unless provoked. Yeah, that was simple enough. Now sometimes polar bears can spawn down in this bit. I could have sworn something just spawned in there. It's probably Romulus. He's with us. Not sure if he's cold. So here's the geyser that we're going to be using for our water supply. Where do we build? On the lake? On that shelf? Just here? Because it's not going to defrost. Yeah, we're going to be utilising that for sure. And it's not going to be a massive base like we've got back on the forest land. I reckon we just build on top of here. It's perfectly safe. That's not too far away. We could easily get a cable there. Okay. Let's get our deterrent down. I want it facing the other way. I always do that. I forget which way. I want to pick it up. It takes ages to pick something up. Let's deploy it. And we'll put it just there. Put that in. 3 hours, 10 minutes of deterrent time. And we've got the radius. That's covering a big area. Maybe if we go further south, we could get the whole of the lake covered. That would be cool. Alright, so there we go. All objectives achieved over the space of a couple of days. It's now lunchtime. Let's treat ourselves with a bit of a meat pie, I suppose. Right, lunch done. Deterrent down. We did some farming and some hunting. Right. I'm now going to head my way back with Romulus and Bill back to the homestead for a well-deserved little break. We'll maybe put some more crops on. I'll craft up some explosive rifle ammo as well. So when we're here building, we can take down some scorpions with ease. If you get the right area, it's basically one shot, one kill, even on hard mode. So that's me. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first episode back. No operations just yet, but we shall be looking into those for sure. The slightly more difficult, more exciting ones. So staying away from the boring build ones. So that will be coming, but we're going to be getting away from that scorpion. And we'll be getting our Arctic base on the go. Thank you all for watching again. Take care, and as always, I'll see you next time.